Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, dust lasers, peasants, vassals, molecules, atoms. I'm a useful idiot, and while all the saber rattling and war threats are going on against Iran, and the rhetoric is getting very heated, and seems like an attack may be imminent, it's really interesting to find out that the United States is actually helping to build a giant nuclear power plant in another country in the Arab world. And that would be the United Arab Emirates outside of Abu Dhabi. And last week, the U.S. Export-Import Bank announced it would lend $2 billion to state-controlled nuclear power company Barakah 1. And the company will use the fund to pay for U.S. equipment and services for the construction of the Arabian Peninsula's first nuclear power plant. Once completed, the plant is expected to be one of the largest in the world, and then they are going to build 3 more by 2020. So 4 nuclear reactors are being built using U.S. money, U.S. technology, U.S. services, U.S. technology and services and money, and they are going to have one of the largest nuclear reactors in the world. And this is going on in the United Arab Emirates. And let me remind you that the U.S. Export-Import Bank is a U.S. federal agency. So our U.S. government is helping a country in the Arab world build a giant nuclear power plant, and 3 more by 2020. And yet we are possibly going to war against Iran over building nuclear power plants. So interesting development. And just a little side note, aside from that dramatic story, is the fact that the world's largest facility for manufacturing armored vehicles has opened in the United Arab Emirates as well. And it can produce up to 400 vehicles a month with projected sales of $40 million over the next 5 years. It is part government funded and aims to be the main supply hub for Africa and the Middle East, with a surge of interest from customers in Libya and major orders from oil multinationals moving into Iraq. The facility focuses on the production of luxury sedans and armored personnel carriers. So they make luxury sedans and armored personnel carriers, and they're doing a brisk business in the new Libya, and they're doing a brisk business in the new Iraq, and they're doing a brisk business in Africa. How interesting is that? So what's going on in the United Arab Emirates, and what's going on with our standards regarding Iran and our standards involving other Arab countries with nuclear power? And are we choosing sides in the battle between the Sunnis and the Shiites? It would appear so. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.